Hey guys, welcome to another modded Minecraft survival video. Today I'm going to continue exploring this ancient city that I found. In the last video, I was just exploring along the edges, just looking to see what kind of loot I could find. But in this video, I'm going to be going further into the city. I'm going to need to be quiet here so I don't activate the Wardens. In the last video, I had it on peaceful, so I was just walking around normally without worrying about it. But I'm gonna up the stakes a little bit by making it so that we actually have to look out for them. So I'm gonna come over here, and that's the center part right here, is that structure. There seems to be another one of some kind up there. I'm gonna see if I can reach it. I don't know where any of these shriekers are gonna be, so that's why I'm sneaking so I don't activate them without knowing that they're there. Let's try going over here. Maybe there's some kind of ladder somewhere. I don't see any. Don't know why it's just floating in the air, but maybe it generated on top of a ledge or something. Because that's the main part, but then we have this floating part right here that doesn't seem easy to access. I'm gonna try and come up here. Oh, heard a sensor go off, so if you trigger the sensor, they make a sound that the shriekers can hear as well. So maybe the shrieker didn't hear you directly, but they might hear that, so you have to look out for those as well. Oh, I hear skeletons. Where are they? I think that's one of them up there. Anything in here? Got some iron. Oh. Are they spawning? I think they are. I don't know if I have to worry about shriekers. Oop. This structure might be part of the ice caves that I'm in rather than the ancient city. So it might be safe to just move around like normal up here. Oh, yep, there's a spawner right there. Let's hop over here and take care of this. Oh yeah, I don't have my torches. Just go ahead and break it. Okay, so this seemed to be some kind of fort sort of thing for strays. Not part of the ancient city, so I guess that's why I'm not seeing as good of loot in here. That's decent, I guess, but doesn't have high enough levels for me to bother with. Okay, we're gonna have to go back to sneaking here. We've been over there, and we've gone around that way. So I mostly just want to explore this part. Oh, there's a shrieker up there. Watch out for that. And apparently there's some secret entrance to this somewhere. I don't know what part of it would be. You want to sneak unless you're on carpet or wool blocks, then it'll muffle the sound. I don't know. I've found it before, but I don't know where the door is exactly. And I don't want to just start breaking blocks because that'll make noise that might trigger the wardens. So we'll stay on this carpet on which we can walk normally. I was just up here. Oh, there's another shrieker right there. And I remember if we step on them, then they'll activate also. So we need to not do that. Fortunately, I can double jump without worrying about making noise. As long as I don't fall from too far. This seems to be some kind of portal, but I don't think it actually works like a portal in vanilla Minecraft. It's featured in the art of Minecraft Dungeons 2, though, so maybe they'll use it for something in that game. But doesn't do anything in vanilla. Not in the regular Minecraft. Okay, I could just dig into this structure, but I don't really want to risk breaking any blocks that'll make noise and trigger the shriekers, so. I think it's under this bridge. So, which seems to be covered in ice. And I think there was a shrieker right up there, so. We'll break the shrieker just so we don't keep activating it. And even though it'll make noise when we break it, we'll only have to worry about it once, so here we go. Oh, I think I broke it fast enough that it didn't get the scream. So, hopefully there aren't any others that I don't know about. And we'll see what we can uncover here. I think these, somewhere around here, is where it opens up. Yep, right here. But it's dug into this ice cave, which is not normally here. So it's kind of interfered with actual hallways. I think this is basically where whoever lived in the ancient city would experiment with redstone contraptions and stuff. Is there anything underneath? Nope. I was thinking there'd be stairs or something hidden. Oh. Hold on. Yep. My sound is on, so I'm not sure why I don't hear the warden. But that dark pulsing means that it's active, so it must have spawned over there somewhere. This is all filled with ice. I don't see it on the mini-map either. Oh, I hear thunder. Must be storming outside on the surface. Okay, there's not really any kind of loot down here, so I'm gonna get out of here. And we're gonna start checking other... Oh, forgot. Gonna start checking other chests to see if there's any that I've missed. It's not really that dark down here because I have some night vision goggles that I have equipped. So that's why. I'd rather have the clarity for the video rather than um the immersive darkness, I guess. So I'm gonna double check. There's a shrieker over here. It might be able to hear that chest, but I'm gonna go get rid of it just in case. I can apparently break the shriekers fast enough with the hoe that they don't get to scream. Oh, this is not really anything that I want. So we'll go back over here. I think these sensors can chain react off of each other. What's that noise? Oh, it's the bat flying around that's triggering them. We got a ward armor trim. Could be useful. Oh, I just unlocked the ward armor trim recipe. Okay, that's all we want out of there. All sorts of sensors everywhere. Right now I'm kind of in the inner part of the city, right around the center part, so there should be a few more chests that I haven't opened up. Oh, there's a sensor right there. Gotta be careful. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. Whoa, it's right there. Gotta sneak away from it. And it can sniff you out. Coming right over here. Go over this way. Keep an eye on it on the mini map. I think it can sniff me out, so we're just gonna have to get far enough away so it can't keep following us. We can also shoot a bow so that the arrow makes some noise somewhere else. But we don't want to do that too much so it doesn't get angry. Okay, that bat is going to make some noise over here, so we're going to need to keep moving. Let's get up here with the carpet so we can move faster. Right over there. I don't see it though. Oh, there it is. We want to kind of put some terrain between us so it can't really navigate. Hear another one. Or maybe that's just the sound acting weird. There's no carpet over here. I think it's just following me. Like it can just sniff me out the whole time. But we're just gonna keep going and see if we can get away from it. When you get out of the darkness, that's a good sign. I think it got either stuck or distracted back there. If it doesn't find anything, it'll go back underground and just despawn eventually. but we can move along pretty quickly through the carpet here. I didn't even realize it went this far this way. You always want to look out for ladders too, because those make noise. Okay, let's go get this chest. See if there's anything in here that we missed before we mess with the shrieker. Okay, we haven't looked in that chest yet because the loot hasn't generated, so we'll... Oh, there's another one up there. I didn't see it. Well, we got a new warden to deal with. Let's keep moving this way. And get back over here to the carpet. Let's move right along this way. Stay in the carpeted area. Oh, the other one's still over there. So we got one over there and one over here. So the easiest way to deal with this is to just go to peaceful. But I don't want to make it too easy, so I'm just going to wait it out. Maybe we'll go over there. Look right over there, so we better not get too close. I'm using the double jump to reduce my fall so I don't make any noise when I hit the ground. I hear the other one on my left. Getting to some high ground where you won't be attacked, or at least you won't be located, is usually a good idea. Because as long as they're not actively attacking you, as long as you get somewhere up high where they can't climb up, then you should be alright. Then you can always, like I said a moment ago, you can always set it to peaceful if you're in a really bad spot. But just do what is fun. Don't worry too much about whether it's too easy or not. If it stresses you out, then I wouldn't recommend it. Oh, there's a shrieker right there. Go ahead and break it. Hopefully there's not any others that will trigger. There we go. And we'll come up here, and I think I might have gotten this chest, but I'm not 100% sure. Well, this isn't a chest spot anyway, but... Let's go over here. Not sure if I've been up here yet. Nothing over here. What part have I not been in yet? I haven't been over here too much, but there isn't as much loot to be had from the outskirts. So it just kind of really depends on how it's generated. Oh. Let's go back over here. I'm probably going to get out of here pretty soon. Just because there's not as much left to see. go up here. I don't know if I've gotten that chest or not. I think I did though. But I just want to double check. Oh, uh-oh. Okay, I'm gonna need to get out of here. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and start headed back to where I dug into the cave at, which is way up on the ceiling, but I'm not sure if there's much else to be had from here. Okay, I'm just gonna go ahead and be peaceful. I forgot that I could run fast. Okay, I dug in up there. We'll see if we can get back up out that way. It might not be worth bothering with. Or I could stay down here and see if I can locate any more structures underground or any kind of like stronghold or something. But I don't see any obvious ones. What's this? There's some kind of mine shafts, I think. Uh, most of these are like mine shafts. I think stronghold would be sort of um unmistakable, I guess. That's a pretty interesting cave. Or at least from what I can see. Well, no, I'm not seeing any kind of stronghold anywhere. Uh, we might just have to go ahead and use the Eyes of Ender, at least to get us on the right track. Pretty interesting ancient city, but I think it's time we start getting back home. Or we're gonna need to fight some Endermen and Blazes to get the materials we need for Eyes of Ender, if we want to try and find the stronghold. So let's see. How are we gonna get out of here? I don't even know what I'm above. Okay, here's a full view of the whole world on all levels. But this is hard to distinguish things. So I'm gonna turn that off. Okay, I'm under the ground. It might be easier to reach the surface if I do it underwater. At least there's less digging involved. Especially if I'm not under mountains. I'm gonna need to at least get over here so it's not so high elevation. I'm also gonna need to craft a new diamond pickaxe, or at least to repair the one I got. Let's find a good spot. Here's a river. Let's see if we can find any caves that go out from here. That one kind of looks like it does. And we'll just see how high we can go in caves before we need to start digging. Oop. I guess I shouldn't have used my pickaxe for that. Okay, this cave looks like it can keep going up a good ways. I think this is the one we were in on our way down. Because we're back in stone now, instead of deep slate, which is a good sign. Because it means we're on the upper half of the subterranean levels. And maybe, with any luck, we can pretty much find our way back to the surface through the caves. Or at least, like, find a canyon that opens up somewhere. Or at least that gets us close enough to the surface. Where am I at now? I'm at minus 13, which is not bad, but if I can go higher, then that'll be helpful. Try and get back through here. Maybe a cave will open up into ocean from here. Well, it's an underground lake of some sort. We're getting somewhere. Oh, we got some dirt and grass here. Am I not as deep as I thought? Yeah, I'm still pretty shallow. But there's ocean over here, so maybe we can reach it. Is there a mimic here? Oh, got some diamonds though. That'll be enough for another pickaxe. Okay, what do we got over here? More lush caves. Possibly helpful, but not likely. We're just going down at this point. We need to get over here, so maybe there's a underwater cave I can reach. I can't tell if I need to go up or down. I think I need to go up. There's some more trial chambers. Some more over here, too. I think my original ones were way down here. Okay, let's see. We can make our way out of here. If I need to, I can just dig. Just dig to where I need to go. Which I'd rather not have to do, but... because it is kind of time consuming. But... we'll see what we can reach from here. Got any water above us? That's weird. I know the rule is you don't really want to dig straight up or straight down. But since I can see my mini map and I know what's under me or below me, sort of, then I kind of have some warning just in case. So I know that I'm not going to dig into lava. I could dig into sand, but... Alright, where am I? Okay, I'm out here in the middle of the ocean. Kind of what I expected. And it's kind of what I hoped for. I don't have a boat because I started this journey not really anticipating needing to do a lot of water travel, but it's not that big of a deal because it's not hard to swim more quickly. I mean, you swim faster than you used to, that's for sure. Thought I saw something interesting down here. Oh, here it is. I don't expect to be able to carry much of what I find here. I do like to look. Yep, not really anything. You never know, though. You might find something helpful. I don't know what Sunfire spell book is, but gets rid of some dirt. That's kind of distracting. And then there might be one more chest down here. Yep, here it is. That'd probably be useful. I don't really need it though, so at least I don't need it more than I need anything else in my inventory, so don't really need to bother with it. Once I get back home, then I'll get the video wrapped up. And, well, I'll get all my stuff put away first, and then I'll get the video wrapped up. This video uploads on Wednesday, and I have another video for Friday this week. And I was thinking about doing some other types of videos, like maybe not necessarily gameplay related, but they would be involving video games in general. So let me know if you're curious to see any kind of other types of videos that I might do. They're a little bit more work than just playing a game, but I just want to experiment, branch out a little bit, and see what happens. See if it works out any better for me than these videos. I don't mind doing these videos, but I do want to just try some other types of videos, see how well those work out. Change it up a little bit. And let me know in the comments if you have any kind of suggestions for that. Any types of videos you want to see. I mean, I have a couple ideas of what I'm going to do, but I'm not really certain of anything yet. So just let me know and I'll see what I can do next week and going forward afterward if they seem to be doing okay. I won't totally abandon this series. I'll probably do like a Minecraft Monday, perhaps. Just have the other 2 days, Wednesday and Friday, for other types of videos. We'll see. We'll see how it works out. In the meantime, I think this will be the end of this video. Alright, that about does it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Leave a like and subscribe if you enjoyed. I post every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, so I'll see you in the next video.